Good morning everyone! This is Monday the 3rd of October and this is our final week in the UK. So I just thought that I would film some vlogs over the course of the week so that you can see what we're getting up to. I'm not really sure if I'm going to upload this as a single vlog at the end of the week or if I'll upload these every day. It kind of depends on how much I end up filming. So you're probably going to see a lot of me looking like this over the course of the week because I'm not sure that I can really be bothered with putting on makeup every day. So at the moment it's about 10 in the morning. I've had a lie-in this morning, which is probably the last time I'm going to get a chance to do that because we are super busy over the course of this week. We've got loads of things that we need to try and organise before we move away, and I just don't even know how we're going to manage to get it all done. So I thought I'd bring you along with me so that you can see everything that we have to do. Of course, now that it's our last weekend in Scotland, as you can see, it is a gloriously sunny day. And when we move out to Australia, it's supposed to be raining. So that will be fun. Now I'm just going to go and get myself some breakfast, have a shower, and then get on with some jobs. So it's about 11:15 at night on Monday now, and I've not done as good a job with vlogging as what I thought I would. I just really forgot to take my camera out and about with me when I was doing things. So I'm just trying to think of all the things that I've actually done today. There's a few emails that I had to send. I've been trying to sort out my registration. So over here in the UK I work as a nurse, and in terms of my skills assessment they said that I could work as a nurse, so I've been trying to register to work as a nurse over in Australia. And one piece of my paperwork over here in the UK was apparently messed up when I registered 6.5 years ago, and I only just found this out when I tried to register as a nurse in Australia, and it's been a bit of a nightmare trying to get that sorted. It has to be sorted by the 15th of October, and if it's not sorted by then it means that I lose a large part of my registration fee because it's non-refundable. They don't really know if it's something that they can sort out or not, so I'm kind of having to chase them up quite regularly, so I don't know what's going to happen about that. I just sent an email today to see what was happening with it. Haven't had any reply to that, so I'm going to have to phone them tomorrow and chase it again. And so just waiting to see what's happening with that. We redirected our mail, so we're just redirecting it to family over here in the UK, and then they will sort through our mail, and anything that's important they will send out to us in Australia, because we're only staying in our initial accommodation for 3 months and then we'll be moving again, so it seemed like a bit of a hassle to try and arrange redirection when we were going to be moving after 3 months. So we've arranged to get our mail from here redirected to my family for 6 months. which should give us long enough to make sure that anything that we've not cancelled, which we should have cancelled, that we do cancel that. We have started looking at some things which we want to send away to charity tomorrow. There's just so many things, and it's been such a busy day that I can't even remember everything. There's paperwork that we've had to send away to the people who are coming on Friday for the international removals. Somebody came this evening to look at my car and they've decided that they want to buy it. I had to drop the price a little bit, but that was fine. I had to cancel my breakdown cover. They can't give me a refund for that, but I can transfer that to somebody else. So I'm just going to see if the person who was buying my car wants to continue with the breakdown cover, because they'll get that for the best part of 6 months. So yeah, it's been a really busy day, and that's it. So now what I've got to do is go and make a list of everything that I've got to try and organise for tomorrow. We have taken out migration cover. I don't think that's something that I've spoken about. You can get cover for various different things. So for instance, if somebody over here was to become very unwell from our family, then it can cover us for coming back to the UK temporarily, or if something happens and we have to come back permanently, then it can help to cover the costs of that as well. There's also options for if you were to lose your job and need help with that, then that's something that you can get cover for, but because we don't have jobs at the moment, we didn't feel like it was worth taking out cover for that. And they can offer you travel insurance, but we've tried to organise travel insurance separately, so we just need to finalise that tomorrow. That's one of the things that we're going to do, is sort out travel insurance tomorrow. Like I said, we've got the British Heart Foundation coming tomorrow afternoon, and just a lot of other things. Good morning everyone. So this is now Tuesday the 4th of October and it's about 10:25 just now. I've been up for quite a while and I've just been sorting out emails and various messages. I had an email this morning from APRA to say that they are going to proceed with sorting out my registration. They're going to start moving to the assessment stage. They might still need the last piece of paperwork from the NMC over here in the UK, but they're just going to start assessing at the moment, and they'll let me know at some point if they need that piece of paperwork. So I can keep chasing it up just now, but it just gives me a bit more time to try and organise that. So that kind of eases the pressure on that for the moment. I'm also trying to sort out our shipping, our international shipping. The people are coming around to do that on Friday, so we've had to finalise some pieces of paperwork. We're also trying to finalise payment for that because it hadn't processed properly, so we need to pay for that today. I've also been trying to finish off getting things looked out for the British Heart Foundation. That's a charity over here in the UK. I don't know if I mentioned that yesterday. So they are coming to collect some stuff today. It's just a carload of things that they're coming to get today, and then on Friday they're supposed to be coming and collecting all the furniture that's not going away to Australia and that other people don't want to get. So I think Stephen's family are going to take some of our furniture, but anything that's not going to Australia and not going to family will be going to the British Heart Foundation. So they're going to come around tomorrow and look around the house, do an assessment to see how much stuff we've got, because we've told them that we have quite a lot, and then based on their assessment they will decide how big a truck they need for taking all our stuff away, and then hopefully on Friday they will come and do that. So I'll just take you downstairs and show you the amount of stuff that we've got looked at the moment for the British Heart Foundation to take away today. If you can hear a noise in the background, that's just the washing machine. One thing about moving away to another country is that you can't have any dirty washing, really. You need to try and get it all organised before you go, so the washing machine is pretty much always on the go at the moment. But this is the stuff that we've got looked out for the British Heart Foundation to take away today. So just some kind of household items, things that we thought that we might use up until the last minute and then wanted to get rid of, or just things that we've kind of changed our minds about. So it just kind of goes along here, and then around the corner we've got things like our Christmas tree and stuff. So that's what we've looked out for them just now. We don't want to give them too much stuff, just because they're just coming with a car today, and then obviously on Friday they can take a lot more away with them. So that's what we've looked out for them for just now. Hi again! So if you can just see behind me, this is all of our suitcases. We've just looked them out and put them on the bed so that we can start preparing for packing everything to take with us to Australia. We are in premium economy, so that means that we can take up to 40 kilos of check luggage, plus 2 pieces of carry-on and a personal item with us. We just thought that this would give us a bit more freedom with what we can take. So we're kind of planning on taking 2 check bags with us, as well as our 2 carry-ons and our personal item. Not quite sure what we're using for our personal items yet. So that's the luggage that we're going to be taking with us. Today we've just been kind of phoning up a lot of people and trying to get things finalised. Even went and saw the solicitor this morning, finalised some things with them in terms of selling the house. I finalised everything with the international removal people, so I have paid them and I have filled out customs forms. That has all gone through, so that's been confirmed. So it seems like we're good to go for Friday with that. The British Heart Foundation were going to come tomorrow and assess the furniture that we had left in the house and see how much there was, but they are no longer going to come and do that because they were doing it tomorrow, and my parents are coming round tomorrow with my brother, as far as I know, and we were going to go out for lunch with them. And because the British Heart Foundation couldn't give us a time that they were going to come around to do this assessment, we have had that cancelled, and we're just going to give them a list of what we think should still be in the house on Friday for them to take away, so that they have an idea of how big a van they're going to need to bring with them when they come on Friday. So that's all been organised. The British Heart Foundation also came this afternoon and took a small amount of stuff away. We went to the local recycling centre and got rid of things like bedding and just some general things which needed thrown away. And yeah, so we're kind of getting there. It feels like Sometimes we're really close and sometimes we're really far away. It's hard to gauge at the moment, but I suppose we'll find out as we get closer to the time.